Hennepin Technical College celebrated their 50th anniversary this week. To talk about this milestone, we brought in Academic Dean Alison Leintz for today's Newsmakers.
It's a really big deal, and we're so excited to be celebrating with our communities. Our big kickoff event is to have a tree planting on campus on September 20th, and everyone in the community is invited to join us. And we're going to have big activities throughout the entire year that will all be posted both on our social media and on our website.
All right. And you brought some photos to share with us, so we're going to take a walk down memory lane, I guess you could say. So I want you to provide a little bit of perspective. These are from the 1970s, starting with the groundbreaking, where it all started.
Yeah, so we 50 years ago, it's crazy to think about, but 13 different independent school districts all came together with an innovative and creative idea to pool their resources and have one center for skilled trades training in the community. And this picture is one of the founders, Dr. Richard Emery, doing the groundbreaking celebration. And he was the superintendent when they first opened as a part of the school district. Years later, we're now a fully accredited college, but that focus on skilled trades and workforce development is something that hasn't changed.
And one of those programs that you brought in at some point was auto body repair. We've got this great picture of a student working on a VW Bug. Right?
The epitome of the 70s, yes. Right? It's iconic, and we think that was probably one of the students, probably his own vehicle. The difference today is that they're not just looking at the finish, the exterior, pulling out the dents and making sure the paint is impeccable, but now they also have to focus on things like advanced electronics with all of the driver assist cameras on vehicles and things like that that come into play when they're doing collision repair. One thing we focus on today is encouraging diverse folks to come into the trades. We have a picture of several women who are working in carpentry, which was probably a big step then. Absolutely, and it's still a focus of ours, is trying to continue to encourage women to go into some of those skilled trade areas. But that does appear like it was a class of all women, which is exciting to see. We'd love to see that again. All right. Next photo really shows us how technology's changed, the audiovisual department. Right, so reel to reel. Like, that's been a while, right? And now we're focusing on things like advanced 3D graphics and video production, video game production, the podcasts and videos on social media, things like that. They've developed tremendously over the years. Really, and there's a lot of interest in that too. Incredibly high interest, yeah. Still is. All right, graphic design students, when we look at this photo, it's hard not to focus on the fashion, all the students in front of campus showing off what they've got. Yeah, and you know what is funny? Like, they've got such great smiles and energy. Like, the fashion and the hair is fun to look at, but really the sense of community and success, that is something that doesn't change throughout the decades that we've been there. And so that's really exciting to see that there still is that common thread that permeates throughout our history. Definitely. And how can folks still stay in touch with what's going on campus? We'll have regularly updates and posted events on our website, which is www.hennepintech.edu. All right, Alison Leintz, Academic Dean with Hennepin Tech. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.